All right, guys, good morning. Good morning, YouTube family and friends. Good morning, Miss Bevy's in the house. Hoping that you had a grand rising this morning. Show you guys, so now I have just 3 groups. I have circles. So I created 3 centers of the classroom. I wanted to just share that with you guys. I had said it in a video that I was getting ready to change the, ouch, change the my classroom setting. I know, trying now to change my classroom setting. Good morning, son. I went, okay, here I am. Just wanted to show a little bit of the classroom. Um, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, thank you. Um, so you could go ahead, Milagros. You want to take them down? Thank you. So I wanted to share, but when I tried to turn around that video, you realize that it stopped suddenly because when I tried to turn the thing around, I disconnected. Hi, good morning, guys. Good morning. Thanks for checking in. Hey, you too. I see you later. Thank you for checking in. The love is real. It makes you feel so good to start your day when, like, you have children. These are my, I teach them math, but they're not my homeroom. But they come in, 5 of them just came to check in to say good morning. It makes you feel good because a lot of kids, they would think you're mean, you're this, you're that. But you do have those 95% who really appreciate you for who you are and for being, for setting high expectations for them. So as teachers out there, guys, our parents, we know sometimes our children push back, but you know what? They push back and you just love them some more. Don't ever give up on them. Love them more. One of the things that made me, I was just laughing out loudly. This morning I'm getting ready and I said, let me just, this is my little topic this morning, like how when we, relationships, they come with ups and downs, right? As I said, there's no perfection in anything we do. There's no perfection in your job place. There's no perfection with your children. There's no perfection in your relationships. There's nothing perfect. Everything has the little glitches. They have their ups and downs. And the stress level that we bring with them, it depends on how much we trust God and how much, we put into things. If we appreciate people for who they are, then the stress level is not so high. Disappointments are not going to be so, but and you have options. In all things you have options. Thank you, sir, for supporting. One of my tough ones. But they have good in them no matter how tough they act and how disrespectful they get, they have good in them. But no matter what's going on, we just have to understand and just move on in life and keep going. But one of the things that get to my attention this morning, yesterday I heard something. You know how we relationships do not work. We have children and then we get into another relationship and then those, what we call them, step parents, people who step in to support, to take the role of the father and the mother who walked away. How it is that they will tell their kids, this is your daddy. Your father walked away and didn't do much, and he comes in and he's doing. But the only time you hear those, right, is when payday or when the monies are flowing. When the money is not so good, or like the blank week comes and nothing comes in, you ever listen to, not your father, not say nothing to him, not talk to me, pity them, because and papa. And then you hear children who mimics you. Again, as I said, we are their role models, And the things we say at home, when you talk poorly about teachers, when you talk poorly about your friends, when you talk poorly about your family members, when you talk poorly about your partners, the children, they don't know how to filter. They think it's okay. So yesterday I just laughed out loud. I was heading home and I and I heard, and I said, isn't this the same person who, when they show up, oh, this is their father. He does so much for them. And then yesterday when things wasn't so good, all of a sudden, so then you have the children who, when they're in your presence and you say, oh, hi, how are you? Give this to your father. You're not my father. Guys, teach your children and let us behave properly in front of them because they don't know how to filter things. They just feel like everything mom or dad says, everything that, that they should be saying it to. So teach them to be wholesome and filled with goodness and love. And regardless of how much been given to them, that the love shouldn't change. Don't teach them to love because of how much they're getting, but teach them to love because it's a good thing to love and appreciate people. Material things come and go, but believe me, when you're not feeling well and that person is still there holding your hand, it's more than the material things they could have ever given to you. So let us embrace those things and teach it to our children and force it in our home lives. You know, learn to laugh and talk, and even if you're not talking, but don't say negatives in front about your partners in front of your children or to your children. Let them respect to the fullest. And if you have a disagreement, of course you're going to have disagreements, but disagreements shouldn't be cussing and putting down, and then tonight they come home and you curl up in bed with them because now tonight they got paid. All right? Make sure, people. If you can't be good, be careful. Walk good, to good, live good.